Yo people, my name is Matt Lack. Welcome to the channel if you're new. If you're not, welcome back. Just gonna speed through the intro real quick. Got a pair of Jordan 4 Breds that my friend gave me. They are cooked and I'm gonna be restoring them today. So to start off, I'm gonna give you guys a quick look of what I'm working with. Obviously you can see how bad they are. They're covered in dirt, there's paint coming off on the midsole, and you can also see the wings, they're very scuffed and the paint's coming off. You can see the grey plastic underneath there. But yeah, they definitely seen better days, so I'm going to see what I can do to fix all that. So step 1 is to give the shoes a full clean. I'm going to be using a hard brush and this Crep Protect cleaner. The first section of the shoes that I'm going to clean is going to be the outsole and the midsole. So here I'm just using a clean microfiber towel and wiping off all the soap suds from the outsole and the midsole. Using the same mixture as before, I'm going to be cleaning the nubuck uppers with a softer brush. So this part is pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to be going in circle motions, not too rough. I'm trying to get those uppers really foamy to lift up all that dirt. And then again, I just wipe it down with a microfiber towel. So I never actually seen this tool before I started this restoration, but it's actually called a fabric comb. And you know those little sock pills you get on the inside of your shoe? It basically just lifts those up really easily. So I'm just going to go in on the inside of the shoe and remove all of those. Finally, I'm going to be cleaning the inside of the shoe with the same mixture and same technique I did with the uppers. So this next bit is probably going to be controversial, but I'm actually going to put them in the washing machine. I'm going to put them on a gentle cycle, cold wash, with a little bit of laundry detergent and disinfectant. This is just to get rid of any dirt I've missed out, but to also disinfect the shoes and make them smell fresh again. So I actually forgot to record this part, but in short, I just applied some Oxidant cream to the outsole and the midsole to remove some of that yellowing. So I'm going to pause the video there real quick with a quick disclaimer. Basically, Matt Lack from the future, I've already done the midsole repaint and I fully completed it, but I basically had to do it twice because I messed up the first time. So the footage that I'm going to show you now is going to be footage from the first run through where I messed up. I'm going to talk through it and show some pictures of the second run through where I did it correctly and basically explain what you should do and what you shouldn't do when repainting a midsole. So before I start removing the paint on the midsoles, I'm going to tape off the uppers because I don't want to damage them with acetone. So my first mistake was actually using a scouring pad, which is basically the abrasive side of a sponge, to remove the paint. I saw a video of someone else using it and they said it worked better than a cotton round, and to be fair, it did remove the paint quite well, but the acetone also melted the scouring pad and even my gloves, and you can see a lot of that green is rubbing off onto the midsole. And yeah, here's what the midsole looked like the second time around after I removed all the paint again. So to avoid that mess, I recommend just using some cotton rounds and some fine sandpaper. After that, I applied a few layers of Angelus white paint mixed with Angelus 2 Hard until I achieved an even white surface. So next mistake was that I didn't re-tape the uppers. So yeah, you'll see the damage of that later. Before we get into that, I just recommend if you strip the paint, double check if any of your tape was damaged and reapply if necessary. Then I taped off the lower portion of the midsole that needed to remain white and painted the upper section of the midsole black using some black Angelus paint mixed with some 2 Hard. And then finally, I just used some liquid Kicks matte finisher to protect all that. So I'm just going to pause the video there again. You can clearly see the consequences of my actions here. A lot of the white paint did leak onto the nubuck, and you can also see some marks above that. I think that could be the finisher, but it doesn't look clean, so I decided to completely strip it and start again. And here's what the shoes are looking like after I redid them. So as you can see, I'm still learning too. It's my first restoration, but I definitely think I saved them a bit here. So next I'm going to be repainting the wings. This part is actually very similar to the midsole. I'm going to be using acetone to strip the paint and then repaint it with the exact same mixture I used for the midsole. As the wings are the final step, I'm going to do a quick recap of what I started with before I show the final product. These are looking so much cleaner now. The paint is all even on the midsole and the wings. Of course, there are areas that I can't fix, such as the heel drag and also the scuffs on the nubuck. Once a shoe gets damaged to a certain extent, you can't really do much to revive them, but I did my best to clean them up, and personally, I think they look almost as good as new. But yeah, that's the end of the video. If you could drop a like and leave a comment to let me know what you think, that would be great. Also, if you're new, make sure to subscribe. But thank you for watching this far. Until next time.